Ash is a Constitution save, we might be fucked. I draw my weapon.
Nothing's going on yet, guys.
Why did Ash roll? Threw me off.
I'm trying to resize the window.
Oh.
Right. Is everybody ready?
No, meeting.
Yes. Oh.
Alright, we can still play and eat, Ash. Jesus Christ, multitask. I thought that's what bitches were made for.
Oh. Oh shit. That horse boy is 4 followers away from 600.
Ooh. Nice.
Sex tape at 600.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's not really typical, you there.
What's this?
Yep.
Yeah, we good to go. I'm good to go. Ash, you ready?
Looks like I'm gonna have to be.
So. No, we can carry on. So, last time on the 4 horsemen, minus Ghost and Ash.
It's Minerva again.
What happened?
We spoke to some very kind southern gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. What about?
A whole mess of internet up the Alabama way.
Uh-huh.
I can't remember. We got the kids home safe.
So you got the kids home safe. You took the kids home. You got your reward from the.
Oh, that's it. We've been offered more money now, haven't we?
Uh huh. And he's asked you to go and find the mayor who's on diplomatic mission to Jigow.
We accidentally released an evil soul.
Oh,
yep,
yeah,
accidentally released an evil soul that was in a soul bag. Yep. So you started on your way to Jigow. You were promised 250 gold up front. And then was it an extra 500 if he was brought in alive? 250 more if he was dead? 300 more if he was dead?
It was 300 if he was dead, yeah.
300 if he was dead. Mm-hmm.
Because I remember thinking 200 is not that much of a difference. I reckon we just...
So on your first day of travels, you met some lovely, like a traveling caravan that was heading towards the the Asharia village to do some trading. You got talking about the internet and beans and all sorts.
That's right, the beans, yeah.
It's a great encounter. And then the second day, it was a lot windier and a lot more of a sandstorm kind of weather system.
Oh, that's right, because somebody rolled. Now I remember, yeah.
You're welcome.
And
it's like Ash, and then I think I took us off more.
And with Logain in the lead, with his sort of better knowledge of the area, took point and led you about 6 hours off the track.
You had the map upside down, basically.
Closer towards the east. So you're on this blue spot here. So, as the kind of sandstorm subsides, as it goes from like a kind of bright light to a dusk, you find yourselves miles off the road and you have no idea where you are. What are you doing?
Eating my chicken nuggies.
You ain't got chicken nuggies in here.
So out of interest, how do we know that we've gone the wrong way? Do we know now the right way? Does that make sense?
because you were kind of on like a trail, like a kind of trodden in path that was, you know, kind of like an old kind of highway, and now you don't see any of that. You're
Right.
kind of on like untrodden earth. You're kind of surrounded by like bushes and other kind of like wildlife and plants and stuff like that you wouldn't find necessarily on the main road.
Can I turn the map the right way around?
You can try.
Can I
What?
help?
Make a survival check.
Didn't we discover that I am not the person to do these checks, as everyone has more than me? Can I pass my survival check, or do I have to do it?
If you're trying to find out where they are, where you
Okay,
are,
so
you have to do it.
Okay, so I have to. I'm just gonna do it.
If someone's helping you, they can give you advantage.
Is someone helping?
Yes.
Okay, so who has advantage now? Can Ash roll?
You roll with
You
advantage.
roll with advantage.
Okay.
See them, that ones. Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
one
I
of them
give
wasn't
up.
that one.
It's. I was like, how the fuck does he know that before it's happened?
So you are convinced you are going the right way,
No.
and you argue that even with the help of Nova, the two of you between you are convinced you're heading the right direction.
Yeah, that's that way.
This is definitely the right way. There's no other option.
For all you
Yep.
know, that the trail is kind of like the trail that you've been walking on has kind of had sand swept over it, so it's going to look a little bit fresher. You were 100% certain that there were definitely plants wandering up the road as well.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Say that last part. Your word. What plants up the road? I'm so sorry.
You were sure that there were plants kind of lining the sides of the road on your way.
Okay. So what do we have to do? Just keep walking the wrong way? I don't understand how this works.
Yeah, you'd keep walking the wrong way.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And where are we on the map?
So you are on the blue spot here. How long are you going to continue walking for?
I don't. You said we're heading east, right?
You are now heading eastwards, yeah.
Well, I suppose when we get to the river, right, we're gonna know that we're going the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. Basically, you continue on until, say, light, like the sun kind of sets on the horizon, it kind of starts going dark. And then after that, you would set up camp.
Mhm.
Who's taking watch? Are you just setting up camp and just all passing out, or?
Do the usual.
Usually, yeah, I guess.
Okay. So
I take 4 hours, someone else does.
Yeah, I can stop.
4 hours.
Nova, can you make me a perception check, please?
Oh shit! I draw my weapon.
For your first shift.
Mm-hmm. I got them eyes pinned open. Got the matchsticks.
Ain't no
and
falling
everything.
asleep on the job for me.
You kind of like skirting like just on the outside of the camp. You do notice like a herd of more bounders kind of running through the wilds not far away.
What? Sorry. What's that?
So more bounders. You've seen one at the kind of animal kind of sales point in Asterius.
Whenever it went to shit.
But the kind of like a black giant, like a black panther.
Oh,
With like curved tusks, and like instead of like a normal kind of feline eye, it's kind of like a kind of circular pupil with like a slit going through either side. Massive paws.
Okay.
And you can see a herd of those. They're not dangerously close to the camp, but any sudden kind of like movements or noise would kind of alert.
Don't move.
You're asleep. Shush. Okay. I just want to keep my eye on them then. If they look like they're gonna.
Sorry guys, just realised my mic wasn't working there for stream. Sorry about that.
Turn and like head towards us. I'll
Okay.
let the others, but other than that, just leave them be.
So after your 4 hours kind of pass by, you kind of see them heading up towards the kind of like a tree line just further over that you can kind of see on the horizon, and they're heading over towards that direction.
Okay.
So after your 4 hours is up, who's going next?
Go next.
You make a perception check.
Oh fuck! Really?
Yep.
Oh, it's all gonna go to shit, guys. Have you not seen my?
Wait, do you have dark vision?
I've put on my dark vision goggles. If that's worth anything to you.
You have dark vision goggles?
He does not.
I don't know if I've got dark vision.
They are a thing, so no, you don't have them.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was the best part.
No, they are a thing.
actually
I didn't think I'd given you one.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't really question
Damn.
it.
I should have leaned more into that. I might have got away with it. No, I don't think I have that unless it's a.
No, so can you make a perception check with disadvantage? Because looking into the horizon, it just looks pitch black to you, and you can only kind of see the kind of limit of your kind of campsite and the glow that it gives off about 15 feet onwards. As you're kind of sitting there, kind of little desert rabbit starts hopping through the campsite, kind of stares at you as you sat there, and you kind of glare back at it. You think, oh, that'd be nice for breakfast.
It would be nice for breakfast. You're not wrong.
So you kind of get up and you start chasing this rabbit around the camp for a good hour or so. Just very slippy, very kind of like, you know, quick and speedy, and just trying to kind of like hustle around everybody without disturbing them too much. Make a dexterity check for me.
I would, before you do that, I would like to remind you.
It is not
Okay,
danger
sorry.
sense worthy.
Okay. Sorry, if you don't check these things, you don't know.
It's with with normal roll, please.
Oh fuck! I just did the wrong one. I think today. No, that's a save. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get used to the two of them. Oh for fuck.
Right. So the bunny has to get a 1. If it gets a 1,
Huge.
then you catch it. If it gets anything other than a 1, then you've completely missed his rabbit and just spent an hour wasted. The rabbit kind of like watches you as you kind of dive on top of it. Yeah. So you kind of dive. You dive as you kind of think that you've got close to the rabbit. You kind of dive and you go. You overshoot it. So as you dive, you're trying to snatch underneath you to try and grab the rabbit. The rabbit jumps over your hands, runs the opposite direction. You kind of hit the ground, and as you hit the ground, you kind of like scrape your face along the kind of gravelly, kind of sandy floor beneath you.
And then obviously I do the classic, owie, my face.
And then as you kind of like stand up, you see the rabbit on the very edge of the campsite, and it kind of looks at you and then runs away.
Well, that was great. I'm so glad I've got all these javelins to throw, but I decided to chase a fucking rabbit.
Just as that happens, you hear Daldu completely in his sleep.
Man, as far as you're aware, the rest of your kind of shift goes by and no issues. 4 hours now till daybreak. So you waking horse up, or you just gonna head to the land of Zod?
I'm gonna wake horse up. I'm
I'll
bollocks
do.
after chasing that rabbit.
Aldo, do you have dark vision?
Nope. I do not.
Make me a
Better hope
perception
that
check
rabbit
with
doesn't come
disadvantage,
back.
please.
Joke's on you, I'm vegetarian.
Apparently, it doesn't matter. Ding's just gonna make your character chase him anyway.
Yeah, you didn't get a choice in that at all.
Yeah, I was kind of like, that's not really something I think low game would do, but I guess we're doing it.
Disadvantage, what was it, perception?
Perception, yeah. I think he'd go around chasing a rabbit.
Oof.
I don't think you. Not when he's got javelins.
Oh no.
5.
I don't think he'd spend 5. Ah, you see a rabbit on the edge of the campsite.
I leave it be.
You what?
I leave it be, Shakar. Hello, little friend.
Something happens and your vegan nature is overcome by this ferocious hunger.
for flesh.
Yeah, that'll be Ding in a minute, like I say.
Yeah, no, the rabbit kind of just sits at the edge of the campsite and just stares back at you and then fucks off again.
What the fuck?
What? Why would I make him chase it? He doesn't like meat. It's not like a fucking cactus rolled up into the campsite, is it?
Cacti don't roll, Ding.
Yeah, I guess I'll just. I might simmer over my book a little bit, but yeah, nothing else really.
You're just looking at the book, yeah?
Kind of glancing at it every now and then.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Sorry. Oh, that's with disadvantage. Sorry.
I mean, it's a good roll, but
Nice. 11.
as you kind of inspecting it, you can kind of see
This is
like arcane kind of bluish energy, making like sort of like veins on what used to be the old front cover of your spell book. And you can kind of see the points in which the new kind of cover is kind of melding over the top of your old spell book and kind of incorporating into merging into kind of one. As you're kind of flicking through your spell book, you can see that a couple of new spells that you were pretty sure weren't in there before have started to turn up.
okay.
As if the book is writing itself.
So, I guess I'll have a look and see what it is, what those new spells are. Can I interpret them, or
You can.
would roll anything, or are you gonna tell me what they are?
Roll me another Arcana check because it's something different from what you had before.
Oh hell yeah!
Currently,
Love the game.
because the book is still writing them. It's kind of very broken, kind of arcane language, so it's not as easy to read as it would be.
Yeah.
But you can see that there are new spells being written in
Did you hear you all the way?
without
Oh,
any,
getting there. It's been a mess today.
any input from yourself.
Yeah. Alright, I'll leave it to its thing. Wait till it's ready. I'll put
The rest
my
of your
hot throbbing veiny spellbook away.
why did you make it so much worse than I had pictured? But yeah, cool electric blue like arcane energies. Yeah. No, it's a big throbbing
Spellbook.
big throbbing spellbook. Nice.
Hot cups
Yeah,
in your neighborhood. Sorry.
As kind of sun breaks over the horizon. No issues throughout the rest of your kind of last hours or daybreak. As you kind of wake up, you've kind of noticed that you're in the middle of the desert. It is hot, even early in the morning as the sun's just peeking over. You can feel that the temperature starts to rise immediately.
Are we camped close to the river?
I was gonna
No,
say, yeah,
you
how
are
far did we get?
roughly about here. So you'll be about an hour's away
so
from
we're
kind of
here is-
trees on the horizon.
Oh. Would have
Can
liked
we
to have
see
gone
the
in for a
river?
quick dip.
Yeah.
What? Sorry.
Can we see the river?
Make a perception check.
No, ding! I'm not doing well on these checks, man.
That's fine. D&D.
Fuck me.
Sash, I feel like you need to get used to the fact that the rolls are like integral to the game.
Oh, thank God.
Even with the kind of like the sun starting to bounce off.
Don't you
the
fuck
sand,
me here, ding. I got an 18.
You feel like you can kind of, because of how flat it is, you can kind of see like the river and like, excuse me, kind of the river, about a day's travel away.
Grand, so we can just go left now.
Yeah.
We can just go back on the path, right? That's what I mean.
So you want to go the opposite direction?
Well, no, we have to. So if we
No,
can see the river,
I get what you mean now. Sorry, my brain's lagging a little bit.
yeah. So if we see the river, it has to be we turn left to go to Jigow.
Ding would have wrote most of this himself, yeah. I think he has a lot of the name places would have been made.
Okay.
But we're starting to move into a book now, a pre-written book, I think, so. Well, could we, sorry, I suppose the best way to say it is if we were to see that the river was this direction and kind of like ahead of us, could we deduce with a survival that we went off track and be able to go back, figure out the direction back on track?
You could make a survival check to know whether it is better to do it that way or just to keep heading straight up. Just take a straight left and head up.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're saying that our characters know to take left and go up?
Yeah, you carry. If
Okay,
you can
okay.
see the river, if you can see the river where you are and it's going up and down,
cover.
you can either head left or you can just head back on yourselves.
I do just want to get my shell wet, Zoe, that's right.
What was that? You want to get your shell wet?
I want to get my shell wet. Nice and
Is
soothing.
that like the turtle
It must feel
version of
good,
You want to
man.
get your dick wet?
I'd say so, yeah. I don't think they're very sexual creatures, so I'd say it's
Yeah.
equivalent.
What did you do this
But-
weekend? Got my shell wet.
Oh, you dirty bastard. Where'd you go? I went to Helen. The Helen River. Oh, she's a good slut, she is. Anyway.
But
Yeah, okay, if we cap where we're supposed to go, then I guess we'll just start on that trail again. So are we going to walk straight up, or do we want to try and go back and rejoin the trail? Is the next question.
Well, if you're heading
technically-
if you're heading back towards the road, it's going to be about a
Yeah,
day's
it's longer,
travel.
isn't it? Yeah.
If you head upwards, you'll be making more progress on the
But-
road, but you won't have that certainty of are you going the proper direction or whether you're just in the general area.
Like there could be snakes and scorpions.
And there's more of a chance of an encounter where you are.
Yeah. Well, I guess we want to save time. Just go straight up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good with that.
Straight up it is. Oh, let's keep going.
Somebody roll
damn.
me
You just want to get your shell out, yes.
8 and a d12.
It's the part that I
One of you want to do a
don't like
d8,
about
one of you do a
DMing. I'm not
d12.
creative enough, so to come up with all this. Where a lot of other people.
No one wants to
are.
roll today.
Not me, no.
Okay. So
I did
what
the
am
I did the D8. You did the D12. If you remember who I rated yesterday, Zoe, make this epic. He comes up. Daryl is his name. He comes up
Not
with
bad.
everything, all the characters, the places. I was only just watching their stuff on YouTube. They have like he's a short description of the story before it leads into there, on their YouTube. So it's very interesting. To listen to. But like he's built it all himself. Like.
Day seems clear. There doesn't seem to be like any wind.
Is Brand spanking new? Or
You
did
do,
just work?
however,
this
story
story
kind of
brand new.
like,
He wouldn't have done the story before. You have to be able to have that kind of
what would be like an oasis,
kind of go-to initiative to
kind of on the horizon.
when we ask a question you're not prepared for, think on your feet. You know.
Yeah.
Do I see any female turtles in this oasis? I keep thinking of like a mirage. You know those movies where mirages happen all the time.
Make a perception check.
This is how he's gonna get you.
Oh shit!
You see a lovely. Oh damn.
There'd be no total bitches. The oasis.
Maybe next time.
You can also tell that it's
they're sexy human bitches.
As far as you're aware, that it is a real oasis. It is not a mirage either.
Yeah, no, I got that. But I'm just wondering, is there any sexy women at this? We said turtles.
Don't know. Would you define Nova as sexy?
An ogre?
You trying to say turtles aren't sexy?
Definitely not.
I'm not human.
Oh, no, you're an elf, aren't you? No, there'd be no sexy human bitches, as far as Daldu can see.
But there's an ogre, apparently.
Wait,
there is no ogre.
No, he said Nova.
He said ogre. You
no, I said I said
so
is
sorry.
Nova would you consider Nova sexy?
I genuinely thought you said, would you consider an ogre sexy? And I was like, well, I mean, it depends. Are they looking after them? Like, I just had questions, to be honest with you.
No.
So apologies.
That just have more questions than
it is just just an oasis in the middle of the desert.
With no sexy anything by it.
With no sexy anything by it. No one kind of like wants to walk this far out.
That is.
For fuck's sake.
Never mind sexy bitches. Is there anything that's going to eat us?
There's a sexy tree if that matters.
What's that, 2 years? You definitely do get so much better with it with time, you know.
It's quite curvy. It's
like I would be okay. I haven't DM'd in a while now, but like I would be pretty decent at it.
There you go.
It's definitely something that comes over time though, being able to think on the spot.
Now we've got the sexy tree out of the way. Is anything going to eat us?
No.
If I squint my
eyes, is anything sexy gonna eat us?
No.
Area safe from my
oh no! Don't eat me, sexy ogre.
It is a plain and simple oasis with a nice pond in the middle, a little bit of grass around it, a nice palm tree.
If I die, I die.
I want to go swimming in the oasis.
Huh?
Can I go swimming?
You can try.
Can
you
I
gotta make
swim?
it there first. It's about
I thought
20 minutes
there.
away.
Can we walk there?
You can walk there, yes.
Yes,
amazing.
sir. Can we walk there, please? Thank you.
Daldu
now
starts.
Can I go swimming?
Daldu like starts to jog like an excited little kid.
With his little backpack jiggles.
He's
chain of it, you know, it's like dingle, 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 as you know those fucking kids, those fucking...
As soon as he gets to the edge, he just takes everything off and then just fucking belly flops into it.
Right, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Would it hurt if a turtle belly flopped in the water? Because technically...
don't fucking...
Mid-air, I retract into my shell, get fucked over.
No, it's a question, like, you know, like when you hit, like, water like that.
Yeah, it hurts. Yeah,
Would it hurt, like, at all?
I'd say so, yeah. Well, it depends, like, I don't know how much they feel through the shell.
No, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
It's just a question I had.
What's your strength at and your dexterity at, Daldu?
Let me tell you.
It's fine, I can see it.
Strength is 12, dex is 10.
Yeah, he ain't jumping high enough for it to hurt.
Okay.
He more just falls into it then.
He more just like kind of skips in, and as he kind of skips in, he kind of quickly retracts himself.
Yeah, like one of them stones.
Well, not quite like a stone because he's not quite quick enough. What you'd have to do is you'd have to get Logain to kind of grab him, spin him around, and then see if you can skip him.
Are we trying to skim a fucking turtle? What the I was gone for like a split second in my brain. And I was like, what am I fucking doing?
You heard right. You heard right.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure, like.
Yeah. So Daldu just kind of soaks in it for a bit, to be honest.
Yeah, just want to go for a nice swim.
Okay.
Now that we're closer, is there any? I'm joking.
That palm tree. Now, if I still squint my eyes.
As you get closer,
as you kind of look at it,
uglier.
You can kind of see like it is still quite curvy up close.
Oh God, no! Stop, please! I was joking.
But it's kind of like you can kind of see that the bark's kind of fraying a little bit, healing. Not a nice look for a tree.
Well, somebody else had shagged the tree.
it would. You can kind of see like scratch marks on the side and.
You know when you've seen when you go out the next morning, you see the snail, the little bits that all down the side of the tree.
Oh no. That's disgusting.
I stay away from the tree.
You sure? It's
yes.
A nice tree. It's seen many a man.
Yeah.
And women.
I'm good now.
Who have been stuck in the desert.
I'm good, Ding.
Hey. Stop asking me for sexy humans and sexy turtles.
Hey, you're only realizing I'm a turtle now, Zoe? Really? Yes, I'm a turtle. Look at my little character.
No, I don't. Because he'll have to roleplay the female. I do not want that at all.
I want that. That would be funny. But apparently we don't have a bard. We have a barbarian.
I 100% want to hear the two of them roleplay.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
100% want to hear this.
Yeah, I will make it so.
It literally reminds me of. I don't know if you guys will remember. Fuck, what was that show with Donald Glover? Community, and they're playing D&D, and like there's a sex scene, and I think it's like Abed and you're one, and it's just fucking mental, like.
Never watched it.
Because the guy stole his sword.
That's my turtle.
Big quest to get it back.
Little turtle.
Sorry, yeah. Duquesne.
Anyway, are you all feeling nice and refreshed?
Yep.
Good. Tomorrow's gonna be terrible for you.
Daldu's falling asleep already, just floating on the water. What's Zaj is human and Nova, Ash's character, is a elf. Wood elf?
Yes.
Yes, wood elf.
Moon elf, I thought.
He's very wrinkly. No, that's the druid, isn't it?
Is wood elf,
yeah.
but my druid is circle of stars.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You're a star. He's very wrinkly. Yeah, he's like 50 years old. That's why I put the voice up.
How long are you spending here?
As long as we can. Until all the hot bitches come back.
We're gonna have to try
and as they wait for weeks upon weeks upon weeks, food sources dry up. The water starts turning.
And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for D&D.
Wee! Yeah, wee!
And that's how we all died.
And that's how you all died. You didn't die in a blaze of glory. You died relaxed in an oasis till you starved to death and lost all your water.
It's a happy way to go. Happy way to go.
And did everybody see that tree?
They took turns on the tree.
By the end, the tree is just covered in.
Oh,
God.
Okay.
As delirium leads Logain to think that it's a beautiful woman.
Oh man! Can you imagine rubbing your dick against bark?
No, I don't want to.
Too late. You're already picturing it.
That'd be painful, Zaj. I wouldn't do that if I was you, Zaj.
Okay. Splinters.
Oh, stop! Oh, fucking hell.
Anyway, how long are we staying there? An hour, 2 hours.
Like an hour.
Yeah, probably an hour, and then making our way downtown.
You walking fast?
Yeah, I think so.
Spend like an hour getting there, and then like an hour or two just kind of sat around chilling, making sure that the horses are well watered.
Oh, I forgot we had horses. Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
forgot
do.
we had
The horses.
Does Logain start looking at the horses straight?
Like March no way along.
Funnily enough, not quite yet. He might do when he starts getting
Can't
hungry.
make my character a bestiality freak, for fuck's sake.
What?
Possibly. Anyway.
What What did I zone out of?
Kind of after like an hour or two, you kind of pack the horses, kind of trot on. Nothing else kind of at the ordinary as you kind of move along. And it's about close to sunset when you do start seeing like a mountain kind of on your right.
Mountain on the right.
Yeah, kind of like a peak, not like a mountain, but kind of like a.
That. Oh, hang on.
This here.
That, did I hear
Yeah,
you? Like,
that.
Oh, these. These you'd have crossed the road.
Oh, bollocks. I had the wrong tool selected.
Yeah, that's what I done.
This
But I had the
this
ruler
one.
out.
That one there.
You say it's getting night time already, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we don't really want to travel at night, do we?
No, because you two can't
no,
see in
I
the
don't
dark.
have my goggles anymore, so.
You didn't have the goggles to start with. Sure.
I nearly fucking did.
You fucking
Very
Until
did.
that
did, actually,
meddling
to be
turtle
fair.
fucking showed up.
Hey.
You nearly did get away with that.
Need to remind you that you kept my fucking item for how long?
Ding didn't tell us. He knew I wasn't picking up on his hint, and he never said, like, I'm the noob, right? Like, I'm like the really
joking, I'm
bad
joking.
newbie player.
I'm
And
joking.
Ding's like, I made loads of hints. I was like, if only there was a book of power somewhere that would materialize. And me being like, swing hammer. Like, it's never gonna happen, like.
That's just becoming more and more barbarian as we go along, you know?
He is.
That's it, you have to lean into it, you know?
Yeah, at least he is embodying the typical barbarian fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll set up set up camp again, light a fire just for myself and Logain so we can see. And I suppose we'll just do the regular fucking watches.
Yeah, might as well stick with it.
Are we doing it right?
Can I have a... You what?
Are we doing the watches right? Because
No, no, I was gonna say.
I meditate for 4 hours.
you meditate for 4 hours, right? So surely you should have the. No.
So then I should take 8 hours. Like, watch, technically.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
So,
technically it
can
should
have the
be.
full 8 hours.
yeah, so what it should be is like myself or Logain do the first 4, and then.
No, it should be. Shouldn't it be Nova does the first 8 and one of us does the last 4?
Oh, it's just,
Yeah, probably.
yes, because then.
Starting to come
And then
light.
she gets through most
She
of
gets-
the night then. as
See,
such.
Yeah,
we
that
have to
makes
make
more
sure that we get 8 hours, our characters, that otherwise we don't get everything back.
And you get a
Yeah.
bit of exhaustion.
So-
But if she does the first 8 hours, we'll sleep
Yeah.
for the 8 hours. So and then I suppose it doesn't matter. We could do 2 and 2. It really doesn't matter at that point.
Doesn't matter then. Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. So we'll go
Nova.
with one of those.
Yeah.
You give me a perception, please, for your 8 hour. Well, one for your first 4 hours of your shift.
Oh, we're doing 2 rolls for it.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Not bad, not bad. Pretty good. You don't like that Ding's got his phone out?
I was just checking what I got there on the.
Ding, stop sending me pictures.
You're not supposed to tell her.
Stop it.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
The funny thing is, I don't even think they're lying.
No, I don't think. Okay.
Next 8 hours. 4 hours, sorry.
In the middle of this,
Mm-hmm.
can I look through the bag of holding
Mm-hmm.
and have a look at the stuff I picked up? Please. Please, I've just remembered to have it.
So what you kind of see is big bollocks there. You kind of see what's made of like vines. They're kind of coiled around each other. and it's kind of held in place with kind of like a thorny type kind of binding. At the end, it kind of curves into a point. A spiral, kind of spirals in. Yeah. Again, you can sense kind of like a dormant kind of power beneath the surface, but it doesn't seem to be responding to your touch or anything as of yet.
What was that?
What is the fuck is that?
Well, my water bottle might have made noise there, but that noise.
Yeah. Oh, that's an Eva Godiva.
It's an
Yeah.
Ibiki.
Is that someone's phone, or is that?
Ding has sent me as his text message.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's actually saying Eva Diva. I'm not now, Darwin. I'm trying to describe what the fucking thing looks like.
Every time.
It's almost like maybe you shouldn't give him that ball before we start D&D.
We didn't. He found
We
it.
didn't.
It's almost like you should hide it better. After all, he's only 4 foot fucking tall.
No. It's been hidden in a drawer. He goes in and gets it out, a closed drawer.
Yep.
It's almost as if.
You should put it on the wardrobe.
I can't reach.
Anyway, yeah. Kind of sit there staring at the spire
Okay.
with this staff.
I'm gonna try and like focus really hard on it, if that makes any sense. Like try and connect with it, if that. Don't know from me.
I'll try and connect with it. Make
Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Make an Arcana check.
Like try and go into it. Hard.
As you kind of focus on it, you kind of feel like a warm kind of presence start to kind of emit from the staff. And as you kind of focus harder, you kind of see flashes of images kind of pop into your head of a band of heroes surrounding you. You appear to be fighting what looks like kind of like a vampire. Dragons and gods alike.
Holy shit.
You also kind of see a flash where the staff is kind of resting, like you're resting against the wall. And you kind of see.
No bother, Zoe. Thanks for looking.
Kind of
And yeah,
walk
don't worry,
in,
I'll take pictures. I'll send them to the old Discord.
takes the staff. You then just see darkness, and then you can kind of catch a glimpse of yourself in a kind of reflective way as you kind of picked up again.
Hot damn.
Cool. Okay.
Almost as if you kind of connected with this kind of staff, just like memory, if you will.
Yeah. So it's like that's like the history of it, if that makes sense.
Possibly.
Or is this piece of wood just made this up?
It's really not going to give you anything.
Possibly. It's open to your interpretation as to what that was.
Okay.
Get it, Ding.
But you don't feel any kind of shift in terms of the power.
The power. Okay.
Who's taking the last watch?
I'll do. Oh,
I
should
only
know
actually
what it
rolled
is.
one perception there.
Huh?
Oh no, did I roll two? No, I rolled
No, you
one.
rolled one. It's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ding, you can make it up to Daddy later.
Sorry. Can you roll me a perception check with disadvantage, please?
I would
Oh,
rather
no.
not.
Sorry, with just a normal roll, because you kind of, as Nova wakes you up, you can kind of see the sunlight kind of starting to peek from the mountains that you kind of see on the horizon over there.
Was this perception you said?
Yes, please.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man.
You find yourself
Hell of a
surrounded by
load.
bandits. I'm joking.
I was.
No, everything's fine. You can kind of pack up the morning, you wake Dardo up, kind of give him his daily dose of grass.
Yum,
I
yum,
picked
yum,
this
yum.
fresh for you.
Yeah, my favorite.
You continue heading what you would think is northward.
Okay. Can I check?
You can check.
Hmm.
Yes, because as a starry person,
Whoa, what do you mean by that?
this way of the stars.
I tend to a giant constellation.
She's
you know
in the moon.
You know that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. You know the direction of east as the sun's kind of rising. And you know to head around about 45 degree, well, 90 degree angle from that there. So you just head straight north.
Okay.
You are certain that you are heading in the right direction now.
Hell yeah.
Go that away.
And as we're walking, I'm just singing, country roads. Country roads. Okay.
And after like
I'm gonna
4
play my
hours of
flute
this,
with
you
him.
kind of start getting a little bit sick of hearing country roads take me home. Because he only knows the one line.
Okay, yeah.
He doesn't know the full song, he just knows the one line.
No, all he knows is country roads take me home. Not even the full
Yep.
fucking that's it. Just the one. Country roads take me home. Country
I'm gonna sing.
roads take me home. Country roads take me home. Country roads take me home.
But my music
And
alongside
Nova
is
kind
like
of-
peak.
Her interpretation of this with a musical instrument.
It's not any musical instrument.
What is it?
It's a flute made of an antler.
Flute made
Oh my
of
god,
that.
so we've got like a duet.
On
Yeah.
Fat Oak Stone.
Herman is like tapping the coins to make like a little as we walk.
I thought you were gonna say he was playing the spoons.
Ah, damn it, that wasn't
Just between the knuckle, between the
He
two
could,
end
he
knuckles.
could do it. He could do it. He could do it.
He could.
He
That's what we're-
started joining in our sing along.
He just does like that, that guttural throat singing.
It's like the start of Wolf of Wall Street with Matthew McConaughey loses his mind. Every time I try to watch that movie, I have to turn it off at that point because I'm just like, what in the fuck? No. Every time.
I like to think Nova is particularly good at beatboxing.
You left such a gap there. I was so close to saying
Sorry,
something.
no, I was typing it in. Hang on.
Oh,
let me
okay,
see if I
okay.
go to-
Say beatbox.
Yeah, flute beatboxing.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus. There's actually a thing called flute.
There is. No. It's on an advert. Hang on, let me get this. Flute. I don't think you might need to skip around a little bit. But...
Yeah, well, she's sorting that out. You eventually, by the end of the day, kind of make it to the road again.
Nice.
Back on the trail. If you can, one of you roll me a d20. If you get above a 10, the rest of the journey goes uninterrupted.
Guess who we want to roll that dice?
Logan!
Okay.
Why?
Roll
Above
that
a 10.
dice.
Oh,
Hey!
Yay.
Yep, there we go.
Kind of the rest of the journey. Now that you're back on the road, and because it's quite a well-traveled road from Jigow to kind of near the Brokenveil Marsh, word has spread to Jigow about Asarius being taken over, but it's still trading because it still makes a profit. You still need provisions down in this area, so there is people moving up and down the On a Walk road.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Are there many refugees on this road?
There are a few, but most of them will have made for the for nearer places, like nearer towns on the kind of Blood Walk and the Hollowed Path. There are more closer settlements than those, and even some of them will walk down into Yggdrathad, where they might have had family who were part of the tribe's people down there.
Okay. Just as like we could always blend in as like if need be. Know what I mean?
To quote the turtle, I can't blend in. I'm a fucking turtle.
No, but like we can always like say we're refugees if something was to go awry.
Maybe we could act like I'm two people or something.
Like you're two people.
Daldu and Daldor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. No, never mind. Forget it. All right.
So after around about 9 days, 10 days worth of travel, you finally can see the settlement of Jigow just in front of you. And there's like kind of, as you're getting closer, they've kind of made signs of population, the name of the place, how you pronounce it. And then by that, there is kind of like a big kind of notice board. And on there, you can see a poster for something called the Festival of Merit.
Festival of Merit. Can I roll history, maybe?
You can.
To see if I've heard of this before in all my years.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck my life. Oh no, it's a 9. Okay, so 14.
Okay, so you have heard of Jigow before. So Jigow was kind of built from the sweat of its kind of founder's brows. The strength of their muscles and the kind of the music in their voices kind of made Jigow what it is. And to sort of celebrate that, the kind of founding, you have this kind of Festival of Merit where you kind of pitted against other people as kind of teams, and whoever has like the most of these merits, like the top 2 teams, in either the amount of what is known as merit medals, those who have the most merit medals or the ones that perform the best are kind of selected to do what is like considered like a kind of final kind of game between those 2 teams to see who is like overall kind of what would be like the heroes of the town.
Who is the Jigow?
So who is, it's basically like ex-Jigow.
Yeah. Like X Factor. Well, we're fucked. If there's any sort of storyline where we have to fucking join that contest, we're fucked. Oh no.
Why are we fucked?
Right. No offense. You've a fucking flute here, Ash.
Yeah. Have you seen what she can do with it?
Play fucking Mary Had a Little Lamb.
No. I played an excellent rendition of Country Roads.
Good shit.
You would know that it wouldn't be like a music kind of.
Oh, sorry.
So they have like a number of different kind of. It's like party games, if you will. So there's like a pie eating contest.
What?
Yeah. There's like.
I'm gonna tell you guys now. I'm watching my figure.
There's like arm wrestling contests.
Okay, so it's like
herding horizon back turtles as well, big the big turtle that you've seen in this area.
I think I'd take a lot of offense to that. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like Daldy would be slightly
Is the turtle
offended.
sexy looking or?
Oh god.
The sexiness is in the eye of the beholder, and I don't have the perspective of a turtle, to be quite honest.
Do you know what I don't know about turtles is if like how far is the evolutionary kind of like divergence between me and like that turtle? So is it kind of like,
Oh yeah.
am I close relatives or am I far from them? You know what I mean?
And on top of that, do they mate for life or not?
I don't know.
Or is it like one of those weird things that when they mate, the man gets his head bitten off by your wan? Or
well, no, I presume not. I presume eggs.
We don't know that. I'm just saying. Like when the praying mantis, when the man jizzes in the woman, she eats his fucking head. Like,
can you imagine that size where as soon as you jizz, you have to run for your life?
Could you?
Oh god. Okay, so
and fuck, as a trail, you'd have like one of them fucking cheesy string trails from you to horse. You're twisting away to run. Jeez, you dorkboard.
So
disgusting.
There is information on this.
Oh, go for it.
Not in terms of like their ancestry and how closely related they are, but actually, they mature by the age of 40 and they can live to about 365 years old.
Okay, so very different.
Turtles typically refrain from mating until they are approaching the kind of final years of their lives, because they will die within a year of mating.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh no, but no, wait! You're not saying turtles live to 350?
It's saying here.
Oh, I read something different because.
Oh, this is a race variant, I think.
Yeah, see, I think that might be different to what's actually in the Exandria book. Because I swear, like, the reason why I picked 50 is because they said 50 is close to, like, the upper range limit of their lifetime. Anyway, I'll double check it, but we can...
Yeah, we'll check it.
Oh, so I have to choose the right shag, huh? Could you imagine that?
Yeah,
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I do feel like there's a lot of pressure.
You shag someone and turns out she's just a fucking weapon.
Ah, well, you only have to deal with her for a year anyway.
Yeah, I suppose there's that. Yeah, I'm not wrong.
Oh shit!
Behold,
oh.
Jigow, as you kind of approach, you kind of approach from the kind of northern side into the town.
For fuck's sake! I meant to right click. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Drawing all over the map.
And you do see that there's kind of like a festive kind of mood in the town. Like everyone's kind of celebrating. There's kind of bars, serving drinks. The last time that this happened, what happened?
I'm so sorry. Did you know what I was just thinking of? You know, in Elden Ring, when you go to the windmills, and you have the old ladies doing that little dance.
Yeah.
my mind instantly went to that, and I don't know if you've seen it. Oh my god, I fucking cried laughing. There was this guy on his stream. He has a green screen background, but he has a proper green screen background. So he shrunk his camera down to like their size, and he walked off, and he started dancing on stream with them, and it looked like he was part of their group. It's the stupidest fucking thing, but it was amazing. So sorry, that's exactly what I'm imaging here. Yeah.
You kind of see like a large district of kind of tangled roads and single-story buildings in the town of Jigow. There's kind of throngs of people. Most of them are orcs and goblins, kind of moving through the streets, the laughing, singing.
Sorry, did you say orcs and goblins?
Orcs and goblins. It's kind of like an orc and goblin kind of community. All the kind of enthralled by the raucous sights and sounds of kind of the sound of the Festival of Merit that's going on. You hear kind of snippets of conversations as people pass by. So you hear a goblin mother telling her children not to go down near the baby horizon-back tortoises. You hear a drow kind of guard in like a chital kind of armor complain to his partner that his gauntlet was crushed by a hulking orc while he was arm wrestling. And a pair of young orcs in swimwear are hollering run towards the banks of the Ifalon River, which is the river kind of surrounding the town. All around you, you see like colourful signs and banners pointing towards festival booths. Also, people who are cheering. Like on this street that you kind of enter alone. So as you kind of walked in from down here, you're kind of walking down like this main street. You can see like a pie eating contest, like a meat pie eating contest. Near a shop mounted on the back of a massive tortoise. And on the other side of the road, a banner emblazoned with the words "Riddles and Rhymes, Unbeatable Riddles." And that banner points towards a kind of 3-story temple here. Kind of in the center of this district, which is called the Jumble. The town is yours to kind of explore. Where do you want to go?
I want to go to that house.
Bitches.
Oh yeah.
That house actually was something, funnily enough.
It was not this one.
Yeah.
Fuck
oh no,
off.
it was slightly lower. It was like
Okay, never mind.
So you need to find somewhere to store the horses.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably try and find somewhere for Betty Boys first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's relatively early in the day.
Oh yeah,
No,
just
but
to have somewhere sorted.
Oh, somewhere sorted.
Yeah. What is this tree fucking what are they called? Back tortoise.
So that's a
And,
horizon back tortoise. That's a horizon back
Yeah,
tortoise.
there's 3 of
That's
them.
a horizon back tortoise.
They
These
just-
kind of
They just
they
use
kind
them.
of they can kind of get up and wander as like caravans. So
Imagine
this
that
one-
you've been out on the fucking beer and you fucking
So if you
stumble home from the top right of the town, it takes you fucking hours and that's when you realize your fucking gaff has upped and fucking moved and it's resting in the fucking lake or some shit like that. Could you fucking imagine? You'd be fucking raging.
Or even the fact that like he's standing up, so you just can't reach it.
Yeah.
He's right there.
Standing there just dumping at him like just,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of stupid child like
Okay, so do you want like a kind of like a lower tiered stay where you pay like really cheap and it's really like kind of like you know camp bed type things? Do
How
you want,
much
like
is
more
a good
mid
one
range?
costing?
Good one, you're looking around about a gold piece a night.
Jesus.
No, let's not go that much. Let's not go that much.
Yeah.
So you kind of want a mid range one, so around about 5 silver pieces a night with like
Yeah.
breakfast served as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you into the town, you are walking on like big footmarks as you're walking through the kind of 2 main entrances into the town because these turtles do get up and move.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can actually see their paths, can't you? Like all along
Yeah.
here, see their markings on the ground. It's kind of cool.
So they do get up and travel. They don't. They're not kind of like forced to stay where they are. They do actually get up and take them out
Well, we can
So, like
change
a-
that. Do they have an Achilles heel?
Oh,
for like a
Jesus.
day drive. No, you cannot slash at people's human. Like the tortoise. No, I'm pretty sure Daldu would stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Let alone the druid.
Let alone the turtle itself. And let me tell you, the turtle themselves are fucking lethal.
I feel like you learned this the hard way, Ding.
No, I just know that a. Oh no, it's not as bad as I thought. It's still, it's still,
I draw
it's
my
still,
hammer. No,
Oh,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
it's still
I'm joking.
rather bad. But you do find an inn called the kind of like the ogre and the goblinette.
The what?
The ogre and the goblinette. Which is kind of around the price range that you're after. The kind of horses will be taken care of. They'll kind of be taken away and let out onto the fields just on the northwest of Jigow, where they'll be looked after and kind of fed daily, but allowed to graze as well.
Okay. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm fucking knackered. I was gonna say, what time of What time of day is it?
Still like mid to like late morning, so around about 9-10 o'clock.
Okay. I suppose we want to go. Well, do you want to just explore first, or do we want to try and hound down the mayor straight away?
Oh shit! Yeah, I completely forgot why we were here.
I got this. Ding.
Mm-hmm.
We find a lead.
Okay. Like,
Okay, what are you putting on the end of the lead?
No, like a lead on our guy.
You find a lead.
On our guy.
Oh, do you?
This is not working how I planned it. All right, back to the drawing board, fellas. Did they give us anything in the contract other than he was? Oh, they did. Didn't they say he was on his way here to meet somebody?
Yeah.
He said that he was on his way here to for a diplomatic mission.
Ah, was he going to Alderaan by any chance?
Potentially.
I think that reference may have been lost in you, Ding.
No, I did understand, but
Okay.
he's not being chased down by Darth Vader.
I need to see if Ghost understood it.
There's no way fucking Ghost got that. He's like, Alderaan? What you mean, Alderaan places?
Alderaan is not my place. I need to add that to my car playlist tomorrow.
I'm literally on the way to Spotify.
What's it called?
Alderaan places.
That's the song. That's the name of it.
Oh, it's just all on Spotify. Grand. So what are you doing? Are you participating in the festivities, or are you just gonna try and hunt down your man?
Oh, I'll have a bit of the sesh.
I instantly start doing the dance from Elden Ring. What about these two buildings here? You know anything about these? My God, it's the Pentagon.
I do know what it is. Let me quickly look at my notes.
What are they trying to tell us? Such Pentagon, L, turtle.
Pentagon
loves turtles.
That is a Helter Skelter.
A fucking what?
Helter
It's a roller
Skelter.
coaster.
It's a Helter Skelter.
Oh,
don't know what a Helter Skelter is.
What is that?
It's a roller
So
coaster.
it's like an old wooden kind of like
Slide,
basically, but you sit on a rug.
This is a slide?
Yeah.
It's a
It's
fucking
like a- it's like
Pentagon.
It's not. It's like a tower.
Technically,
Okay, so that's a
So-
slide.
Yeah, it's nicknamed it the Helter Skelter.
Okay.
What's the one next to it then? The L shape.
the Elter Skelter.
Take the L, Fortnite dance.
What do you want it to be?
The Elter Skelter. Are you listening?
That's the premium kind of hotel that you would stay at.
I thought you say that's the premium
More
slide. All the posh skins got to use. And the poor kids use this. Jesus Christ, one of those cities, huh? It's fucking Dublin.
We'll keep those peasants where they belong.
So yeah, it doesn't. This place doesn't have like a government as you would like any other place. This kind of like has a kind of like tribal leader, if you will,
Well, I mean, what in the
So-
fuck are you doing?
like an elder type person.
An elder that governs over everyone, or is there kind of representative for the goblins and the orcs?
No, he kind of governs over everyone. The elder is like the most respected, and he's kind of respected by both the goblins and the orcs.
Okay, so presumably the mayor went here to talk to him then, maybe.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go straight to looking for him, or are we gonna?
I don't know, I don't mind. Like, we can...
We might as well have a bit of the sesh.
Yeah.
yeah.
Go on
Might be the
there.
best way to get some information from the locals.
Oh, possibly, yeah. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, alright, we'll join in the festivities. And, see what we can do. I'm gonna
Whereabouts are we?
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Where's the hotel?
So your hotel is
It's moving
sort of
around
like
the city currently.
Taking us on a moving tour.
funnily enough,
Is it on one of the tours?
it is actually on the back of one of the tortoises.
That's cool.
So you are actually standing on the back of one of the Horizon back tortoises.
Pretty cool.
I'm just double checking my map.
Which one? Which just
So yours is kind of like this one here is like kind of no kind of affiliated with it. And it's just off to the side. So it would be quite peaceful of a night time. You're kind of away from like the sort of center of the town where most of the activities are going on.
Yeah. Martin reads his notes. I'm just gonna go get a drink.
Yeah, and then most of the other stuff is happening kind of like in the center of town and by what is known as the building. The helter skelter, but it's like a nickname for the building. And you've got kind of activities happening in the water. There's some happening up in the rice fields up above. There's all sorts going on. You'd have to kind of investigate.
Okay. Can I just go for a wander and see what we come across?
Yeah.
Am I on my own currently?
Is everyone currently getting drinks and stuff?
Yeah. Wait, do you mean in game or IRL?
No, in real life.
IRL as well as in game.
No, I'm here. How could I be getting a drink in real life? Fuck.
Yeah, so go for a wander, see what we come across. That's what I think. Rather than just heading straight to something.
Yeah.
Because we don't know what's there.
Okay. Quick 2-minute break.
Is this in game?
No, this is in real life, Saj. Quick 2-minute break.
Okay.
Because these bitches need drinks, apparently.
Okay, I'll be back.
And
Hello?
hello.
Should we all take a break?
Saj has gone on for 2 seconds. Ash is just doing Darwin's snuffle mat, and I'm just reading through my notes.
Okay.
I think as you left, they kind of decided to just
scurry along and like just take everything in around me and like see what games there are and things.
Oh. Like
Sorry, it's just me.
Oh,
no,
he's after
something.
rolling. Oh, we're in a combat. Get your weapons
Dice
out!
roll!
Get your weapons out!
I draw my sword.
I cast fireball! I cast fireball!
So as you kind of walking along, you can hear like a bar.
Oh, that's a one! That's a one!
So
There's not one!
So Nova kind of really hypes herself up in this kind of positive way. She's like, come on, Nova.
I got this.
And then on the first rung of the ladder, kind of grabs hold of it, loses her foot and twists herself in the rope ladder, flips upside down and smacks her head against the floor.
And all you hear, even though it's a busy street and a busy like carnival or whatever it is, all you hear is fucking Daldu's echoing across the street.
Oh my god. Can we like say that we don't want to, and then kind of point out that we kill these animals and it's maybe not a fight that they don't want to take?
Yeah, if you want to say it, say it.
You could.
Okay. Then we look. We don't want to go with you, and probably best you move on. Otherwise, you might end up like these creatures here.
Oh. He's threatening. He's threatening.
I was trying to intimidate.
Oh no!
Is that a threat?
No, it's an intimidation. You stupid fucker.
Okay. Roll me intimidation, please.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
I got personal for a second there. Did you hear that?
Games. I'm trying my best.
If we can't get that open, then we'll have to try and blend in. So maybe Daldu will run down the street and he'll run down a little bit and then try and just kind of. Oh man, I'm so recognizable. No, I have to keep running. I can't blend in. I'm a fucking turtle.
This is the choice that you made, horse.
I gotta fuck myself up a little bit here, haven't I? Oh jeez. I was like, yeah, blend in.
I can't blend in. I'm a fucking turtle. So as you kind of put your things into your rooms, Logan was saying that he was having a quick drink. And you head back out into the jumble. So what are you doing?
Welcome to the jumble. So where's the kind of main festivities?
They're kind of dotted around everywhere. There's some quite nearby.
Okay, I'll follow the kind of.
Closest one.
Yeah, I'll follow the loudest, closest one.
It's like a lazy river.
Yeah.
So nearby you.
It's absolutely not. There's a bit more movement, but you get what I'm saying.
As you're kind of walking through the streets, you kind of see stalls selling like little bits of like local delicacies. As you're kind of walking down one of the alleyways, you come to sort of like a wooden panel wall kind of maze. As you're walking towards it, you're kind of getting towards the exit, and one of the guards kind of skirts you round towards the front on the main road here. Being made out of like 4-foot tall walls with wooden planks, which kind of been lashed together with ropes and are propped up between sandbags. There's kind of banners which are hung over the opening to the maze, signifying the entrance and the exits. The exit is kind of where you approached from. Passageways of the maze are around about 5 feet wide, and then kind of like off to the side, kind of sat up in like what would be like a lifeguard chair, is an Aarakocra, which is one of the they are the bird people, yeah.
Bird person.
Oh, that I wanted to play as, but you said I couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't. And he kind of sits on a chair, which is actually 30 feet above the ground. Kind of like giving him a vantage point where he can see kind of like the whole maze, and a small kind of crowd is cheering on and heckling the people inside. And then Near the entrance, you can kind of see an ogre in leather armor, and he's trying to encourage a little reluctant goblin in like a little breastplate to give the maze a try.
Sorry, I was coughing up a lung. Do we go in?
Did you eat it?
Tempted.
You can go in.
Daldy will turn around to the others and is like, we must blend in. And he goes in.
You're going into the maze.
Yeah.
Okay, so it costs 3 silver pieces to
Never
participate
mind.
in the challenge.
Okay.
No, thank you. For a
I'll
fucking maze.
not participate in the challenge.
Yeah, I'm not gonna participate either because I just know I'm gonna burn the thing down, so I'm just gonna skip this one.
10 silver per gold, yeah?
Yeah, it's 10 silver
Yeah,
per gold.
sorry, I'm muted.
So it's 3 silver pieces to kind of enter the maze and have a go.
Okay.
Oh, I'm fine.
So I go in. Throw
Go in,
him
chip in.
silver. Yeah.
As you kind of like approach, you the little goblin kind of folk is stood near quite a large in fact, actually, what I could do is I could just show you. You see a goblin that kind of looks a little bit like this.
Aww.
Am I supposed to be seeing? Oh, there.
There you go.
That was too zoomed
Stood
in.
next to a giant that looks like this.
That guy has a D20 on his chest.
And the kind of giant is kind of whispering to this the little kind of goblin who's actually terrified to go in, but he's trying to get some reassurances from this giant who can clearly see over the walls and is trying to give him directions.
They're ahead of me, are they?
And they're just ahead of you, yeah.
Does the goblin look like young, or is he just kind of scared to go in?
He kind of looks scared to go in because, massive walls, tiny goblin. And then as you kind of stood there and watching, you kind of see the Aarakocra kind of get out of his seat, scoot down, pick someone up, and then fly them out of the kind of the maze as they've kind of got stuck. And you've kind of got the gist that once you get stuck or you get lost in the maze, you're kind of taken out, and that's your attempt gone.
I don't think that's how mazes work. Okay.
Daldu will tap the goblin on his shoulder and say, there comes a time in your life where you must face your fears. Now get in there. He gives him a little push.
And like the kind of little goblin just like, oh, and then kind of just as you push them through, the kind of ogre looks at them as if to say, like, you step out of there, you're losing your money. And the kind of giant figure bends down and says, "My thanks."
And I cough in his face. Sorry, no, continue.
They're a bit scared to go in. I'm glad that I don't have the heart to push my friend in.
No, it's no problem at all. Sometimes all it takes is a little push.
I will give you a hint for helping my friend.
Oh?
I would say study the outside first before going in. Once you go in and get stuck in a dead end, you get taken out.
Right.
It's a useful hint.
So Daldy will nod towards him and then have a quick glance around the walls. I roll perception.
You can.
Oh, you dick! That was fucking edging on 20.
I'm edging right now.
That's 17.
Okay. So as you kind of study in the maze and you walk around, you kind of see and kind of get the general gist of the best way to get through the maze itself. So when you walk back around the front, when you are asked to make a check in there, you will have advantage.
Okay, cool. Now, I guess I have to play this like I don't know it, because I myself see the path.
What?
Huh?
What do you mean? Like you would have seen the kind of path that you'd have to go through.
What thing? We can see the map, bro.
Oh, you wouldn't be playing it through the map. It's just through rolls.
No, on the map we.
I win.
20 silver to Daldu.
Hey, make a
Wait, if Daldu
survival
just paid
check.
10 silver, did he really just pay 1 gold to do this?
No, I
he
played
paid
3 silver.
3 silver.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Say
Oh,
again. I'm fucking died.
You would have to make a wisdom, like a survival check to see if you remember the correct path, but you do have an advantage.
We don't need to
on it.
remember it. We can just look right here, Dave. See it?
Oh, yes.
You nailed it. You remembered the exact kind of route that you were taking. You kind of pictured in your mind, and you make it through the other side.
Hell yeah. Give me that money.
I was gonna say, does he win anything?
I don't think I do.
You actually.
Oh.
As you kind of finish the labyrinth, the maze, the ogre that is kind of looking after the exit kind of turns to you and hands you a medal, and it's called the Medal of the Maze. It's made of like some smooth driftwood, and it's hung on like a rough piece of kind of twine, and then like a labyrinthine kind of pattern has been carved into the front of the medal.
Nice.
Very cool. And I will say, oh, cherish it.
As you kind of get to the end, you again see the small little goblin and the kind of large giant kind of stood there, saying at the end. The giant kind of approaches you and congratulates you for successfully navigating the maze, and is just like, "Oh, congratulations! I'm glad that you made it through as well."
Thank you. I'm glad you and your friend found the courage to go through.
Then the little kind of goblin kind of turns around to you and says, "Hello, my name's Dermot."
Dermot.
Dermot.
You could have had any name and your parents called you Dermot.
Stand on Logan's foot and say, "Be nice."
Sorry, that was sorry. Yeah. It's like the name Kevin.
Logan.
This is Maggie, and it kind of points towards the kind of giant. Could I ask you for a little bit of help?
And he's like, oh, of course. What is it?
It's nothing urgent. But if you find my friend Ao, would you tell her Dermot's wondering what the plan is after the closing ceremony?
Find the friend Ao.
Ao. She
A-E-Y-O?
A-Y-O.
Okay.
She's kind of like got dark hair and
Isn't
blue
that
skin.
Yeah, that was on the charts a few years ago.
Fuck off.
Wait, what song? I don't remember that song.
No, I throw my head up in the air sometimes.
Fuck's sake, sad.
He said it!
She said that she was going to compete in a contest by the river, I think.
What contest is that?
It's kind of down towards the, kind of on the same road that you're on, kind of in that general area on the docks, there is another. So around about here, there is another kind of event going on down there.
Yeah, what is the event?
You don't know currently where you are.
No, I'm asking.
Currently, you don't know until you get there.
Does the fucking goblin not know?
No, the goblin doesn't know. He's been at the maze. He's been sat at the maze for 20 minutes.
Fucking useless little goblin.
It's no wonder your friend is fucking dead, you silly cunt.
Wait, what?
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 What? Oh, sorry. I thought that's. I'm so sorry. I misread. But this is the problem. I feel like I'm being led places, and then the story just changed. I'm so sorry, little goblin.
I accept your apology, I guess.
So he just wants us to look for his friend.
Yeah,
Look
he's
for his
dead down
friend.
at the river.
Okay.
Just ask. Wondering what the plan is after the closing ceremony.
Okay.
Oh.
Daldo would be like, I feel like you're gonna just do this yourself, so considering it's only like 10 feet away.
Yeah.
What's
It's
the
not 10
reward?
feet away.
But I'll
What's
go.
the reward?
It's maybe like 1 feet away.
What's the reward?
The reward. It's just doing the poor guy a favor, mate. Come.
Rome
I
wasn't
mean,
built on
we
favors,
asked the
Dave.
Logain to pick an alignment, he picked one, and now you're complaining. Like, you know?
It's just a holy man asking a favor.
We'll say.
Oh, now he's holy. Was he always holy?
He's got
was
a
not
symbol
holy,
on
he
his
was-
See, in a minute, I'm
Oh,
gonna
that's a
put my
holy symbol.
fucking fist through his chest, and he will be fucking holy.
No, he's got a D20 on his chest.
It's not. It's a symbol of one of the gods in this.
That's
It's a Luxon
Oh.
beacon.
Lux is a character in League of Legends.
No, Sarge, not Lux. It's a Luxon beacon.
Okay.
For
Oh,
the
no,
Ash.
yeah. I don't know, they disappeared.
For fuck's sake. Okay, I guess we'll go down to the river then, find a friend.
Okay.
So as soon as we get close to the
What the fuck is this fucking?
What?
Who's drawing a fucking box? What the fuck is this?
It's a combination of Ash and horse.
teamwork
Make the
makes the
box.
dream work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you kind of head down towards the kind of the docks on the rivers, so you can kind of see several people are kind of gathered on the pier.
As soon
And
as we
they're
get,
all arguing.
as soon as we
They're
get
all
close to it,
arguing amongst themselves.
I want to fish my joke. As soon as we get down closer, we say, "Oh, Mr.
Fuck's sake.
It goes down and everyone's
Coconut,
hazelnut,
hazelnut, fruit,
and
banana.
banana.
Breakfast
feel
come
like this is
and
why
we
we shouldn't
want
play after
some
we've all been
fun. Yeah, this needs to be done much earlier in the day. I feel like the later the evenings one, the more degenerate that we turn
The
into.
more delusional we get.
Are there any coconuts?
There are no coconuts. We're not in a tropical kind of region. We're
No.
quite
Was
up
there-
north.
Was there coconuts on that palm tree?
Oh, you didn't investigate for coconuts. You just asked me how
Fucking
curvy
hell.
it was.
Yeah, I know. That's my own fault. Sorry.
That was a nice treat.
So as we're walking along, I'll keep an eye out or a perception for the dark-haired, blue skin. Oh, that's sorry. I still have advantage on.
Uh-huh.
Heyo.
You fucking start.
Nice.
Because of how crowded it is around this kind of pontoonish area, that it's difficult to see you.
There is no Ayo.
You do see there's a bunch of people kind of like arguing amongst themselves. I'm gonna throw something at your head in a minute, and I don't know what.
Fist for your
Darwin.
fist.
Darwin.
They're all kind of venting their ire. At kind of like a spry little kind of goblin who responds to their anger with kind of like an amused expression. And then suddenly over the top of those, you kind of hear a brash voice cutting through all the chatter. And a blue-skinned woman pushes away through the crowd and stands protectively in front of the goblin.
Heyo. Sorry.
Kind of yelling, she's not going to say it again. I can't do a female voice, like my throat is killing. If you're here with a team, only one member of your team can participate in the challenge. The rules are clear, and if you can't handle it, get off of here.
Oh.
So after just kind of like a couple of seconds, small groups of people begin to quietly murmur amongst themselves.
Mm.
You kind of see like a small little kind of green-skinned goblin, who is kind of like the umpire for this event, stood next to this blue woman.
Can I just... Sorry, I kind of wanted to just... I meant to ask this earlier. I presume in this kind of Exandria's world, goblins aren't inherently evil, no?
No, not necessarily, no.
No, yeah, because I feel like in original D&D, they are. I just wanted to double check that.
I think at the minute they are actually trying to get rid of that kind of...
Stereotype,
and because of how negative of an impact it has on their image. So they don't. I don't think goblins now are necessarily considered as evil as it was traditionally.
I had a feeling. I just wanted to double check for this, just to make sure we're like not to expect people to backstab us all the time.
No, it's like any normal kind of city, but mostly made up of orcs, goblins, and ogres.
Oh, ogres.
Orcs, sorry. Is it orcs?
Oh, it is. Which one was it? I can't remember.
I can't remember either.
Orcs, I think, wasn't it?
Even the god can't remember what he made.
Orcs and goblins, sorry.
Well, Dalda's already done one fucking task, so one of you bastards do it.
Can we find out what it is first?
Nope.
You can speak to the goblin.
Yeah, can we ask
What
the
is
little
it?
goblin what the challenge is?
So you kind of walk up to them and just like, hi, do you want to participate in this challenge?
I'd quite like to know what it is.
Are you any good at swimming?
I don't know. I mean, I swam in a pool and didn't drown, but I don't know if that classifies as being good at it.
Yeah. So what you've got to kind of do is there's a spear at the bottom of the river. You've got to race people to it.
Ooh, it's very Harry Potter-esque.
I feel like Daldu would have been better at
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It would have sank so fast there, yeah.
Yeah, he just has to go inside a shell, sink, and then...
I've actually misread that. It's actually a spear that's kind of sticking out of a wooden post further up the river.
Oh, so you don't have to swim down?
No, you don't have to swim down.
Okay. Well, then I'm not so good then, because I actually don't have a swim speed. I can just hold my breath and sink.
Yeah. Well, see, that's why I thought if it was diving, that'd have been, like, ideal for you. I would assume that swimming is a athletics check, which is strength based.
I'd say so.
Which is going to be our barbarian's strong suit and not the skinny ass elf lady.
Excuse me.
Are you strong or are you not strong?
Don't try and use that reverse psychology shit with me.
It was a question.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I am. I thought you were going to say, prove it. And then I have to fucking...
No.
Just ask you not to fucking...
I have no strength. I am not a strong lady.
Okay, just promise you won't fucking shoot any bleeding moonbeams into the water.
No moonbeams. I will keep the moonbeams
In the
wherever
box
I
that
keep
they
them.
came from. Yeah, thank you. Alright, let's do this. I put on my Speedos.
Hang on.
As
Before I
he's...
use that,
Oh, what are you doing?
I want to cast guidance on him.
Oh, I was going to cast something.
Okay.
Can we both do it at once?
I don't know.
What is Horse after casting?
Fortune's Favor.
Oh.
It's a second level spell slot. Now I'm after realizing I've butchered some of the text on it, but essentially just means that he gets to roll an extra d1d20 on someone I cast this on. Now, casting time up to 2 minutes, so it can't really be used in combat, but outside of combat, I can use it to give someone a bit of an advantage.
I'll allow it. I'll allow the pair of them.
Okay.
Okay.
So
what do I do?
I'll link my one in chat.
So
That's my one that I've cast, which is just an extra D4 on an ability check of
yeah,
your
I'll
choice.
throw mine in, but it's a bit butchered.
So do I just roll strength here normally?
Um.
And then a D4 and 20 straight after.
Dude,
So
what are you jumping around for?
it can be used with an ability check, saving throw, or attack roll can be used. Let's have a look, actually, at Fortune's favor.
Oh, I need to put time.
Oh man,
I'm just gonna let Zog out to you on it.
what?
You are a. Quite let and look to yourself. Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw before the spell ends. It can dismiss the spell. Oh, so basically, if you feel like you've done a bad roll, you can choose to dismiss the spell on you, and you get to roll again, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it only lasts an hour though, but like it's pretty decent. It is a second level spell slot, so it's a lot for me to use.
Okay, so to enter, it costs 5 silver pieces.
Yeah, Grant.
And as the goblin kind of explains to you, the kind of goal of the challenge is to swim upstream through like the rushing waters, to reach like a rusted spear sticking out of a rotten kind of wooden post, and then bring that spear back to the dock.
I just
only
took the silver
one,
away.
only one of the kind of characters can participate in this kind of challenge. Are you participating? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not happy about it.
I just don't trust my rolls.
So as you kind of line up on the dock, you kind of see the kind of blue water ganassi with black hair, kind of having like having a few tense words with a kind of drow in wizard's robes. And then the little kind of goblin tells you all to kind of line up and get ready for the event.
Okay.
So, kind of on the mark, what I need you to do is I'm going to need you to make a athletics check if you want to move 50 feet, well 30 feet on your turn.
As opposed to...
Just that's what you've got to make.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
30
so
feet.
I just have to do an athletics check. No, you made it sound like I might have more options. Sorry. Okay, so I can do an athletics check, yeah?
On a failed check, you will gain 1 level of exhaustion and you are pushed 15 back from where you are currently.
Okay, so I just have... But just to make this more simple for me, I just have to roll athletics.
You just have to roll athletics.
Okay.
Okay, so
Do I do it now?
Down. So kind of what you see is you kind of see lined up against you. You've kind of got the water ganassi, a male orc who is stood onto your right. There's a female human stood to your left.
Yeah.
And a male goblin about knee height.
Well, he's fucked.
Okay. Logain, do you want to make the first roll?
Yeah, why not? For fuck's sake.
You can.
So as you kind of jump in the water, you're immediately kind of pushed back.
And I'm back out again.
You kind of.
Well, he could have used my
the
thing.
pontoon.
He could use my thing if you wanted.
You could use your thing.
Should I?
You can only use it once now, so it depends whether you think this initial one is.
And you also have Ashley Nova's. Is it D4 or D6 for guys?
D4.
He used our
D4.
full name there. Did you hear that?
D4.
Yeah.
No,
So
I
then
got fully slave name though.
I'm gonna roll the D. I'm gonna roll Ashley's D4.
Oh, jeez.
Stop.
It's all right, Ashley babes.
You are unfortunately still pushed back the 15 feet.
But I just got in. There's nowhere further. Why did
So-
I do this?
You're now underneath the kind of decking of the pontoons, and because of the strength of the current, it was kind of heavier than you thought it would be. So it's going to be the female Water Ganassi's turn.
I feel like you're. Oh, they didn't know
Okay.
15 feet back, tramp.
As she kind of dives in, she's kind of got a little bit more strength and a little bit more give to it.
Does she have more strength?
She fucking does because she has a +4 on this, so shut the fuck up.
I've got a +4 in strength. Why did I go back 15 fucking feet? Let's talk about it.
Because
You didn't have as much of a graceful entry
didn't
into
have
the water.
you had
Well,
your kind of
that's
entry.
a different thing to what you said, though. See, now
Your
you're,
entry-
you're moving the goalpost thing. This is what we call classic cuntish behavior.
So it kind of makes the initial 30 feet worth of movement. Next is the kind of male orc who fucking smashes it. Kind of dives off and has like that extra kind of power in his legs and just kind of makes the same distance just by diving in. The female human, again, is kind of swept backwards from her position and is kind of at the same point of where you are.
Of course
A
she
little
is,
bit
despite the
further.
fact that she probably has less strength.
A little bit. She has a +2. Shut up. And then the kind of male goblin. A male goblin. Actually makes it. It kind of makes it 30 feet as well. Okay. Logan, can you make another roll, please, for athletics?
Oh no.
Do you want to use Fortune's favor?
I'd like to know two things. First of all, me with the same strength as the Ganassi went further back, and because I can't get over that, right? Because I rolled higher, but I went further back.
Because you have to make a DC. You have to meet a certain point before I allow you to go forward. If you are lower than that, you get pushed back.
Okay, but the Ganassi was at the same as me. The
No,
Ganassi should be
The
back. with me.
Ganassi
Sure, it's
rolled
not more
a
than
9 +4. The DC is 13, Sag.
Well, we don't see that though.
No, I see it. And I narrate
This
it.
is pure fucking cheating. This shit right here.
It's not.
Do I go forward or not with that?
Do you
I
want to
know?
roll? I'm asking. I'm telling you now. It's a DC 13 to
Oh,
make
sorry.
it to move 30 feet in front. So you can either roll again with Fortune's favor, or you can move 15 feet backwards.
I'll use Fortune's favor.
Roll again.
Hey.
Nice. You are now kind of 15 feet behind the Water Ganassi, the male goblin, and the male ogre, and the kind of humans 15 feet behind you, or 30 feet behind you.
I'm fit, but the Ganassi got pushed back, and I'm 15.
The
feet behind.
Ganassi, although in the kind of like initial kind of dive was a lot more stronger, the kind of current is now kind of caught onto it, is kind of forcing it back towards you. So she moves 15 feet backwards. The ogre, or the orc, has another natural 20.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So is now 15 feet away from the kind of spear. The
Does he have to bring the spear back?
Yes. The human
Oh,
is
do
now...
I have, before you say, do I have my hammer with me?
No.
Okay.
You're not allowed weapons in this.
I can use it. Okay, yep. Grand, got you, buddy.
The human is pushed another 15 feet backwards, so she's now closer to the other pontoons than she is to the spear, and the orc for the third round is also pushed back
Ooh.
15 feet. So you kind of level with the Water Ganassi and the kind of male goblin at this point. The orc is now 45 feet in front of you.
Will turning into a wolf help you?
That's exactly my plan.
Oh
Again,
shit! Sorry,
we
I didn't
make-
mean to spoil it.
Hello, game. Will you make another strength check?
Oh, strength.
I mean,
Strength?
sorry, athletics.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, so you are now back at the very beginning. As you're kind of pushing towards it, you're kind of getting a little bit tired from fighting the current. You are now gonna have disadvantage on your kind of checks to push forward because you now have a point of exhaustion. Water Ganassi's turn, and she kind of fails as well, so she is also back at the very beginning.
Sorry, got that GG.
Male orc. Another 20. Oh my god!
What the fuck? That's rigged.
It is now
He's got
on.
I've been
Not
saying that
20,
since we fucking got in the water that it's rigged.
And as you kind of getting pushed back, you can kind of see the orc has now got hold of the spear in his hand and is now on his way back towards the pontoon. The female human is 30 feet away. And she actually makes is actually now has finally found the strength to kind of catch up to you guys and is back at the pontoon in the kind of like a similar position to you guys. The goblin kind of grits his teeth and kind of pushes forward a bit and is kind of edging closer towards the orc. Want to make another roll, Zaj?
Sure.
No, it's not with. You should have disadvantage.
Yeah,
at
I
this
was
point.
gonna say.
It's a 2 points of exhaustion where you get a disadvantage, so it's fine. It's only it's disadvantage on attack rolls, not on ability checks.
So what do I do now?
So you roll just a normal straight athletics.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You are back where you first started. The race kind of swept back underneath the dock. What can I say? Actually makes progress and kind of pushes forward, gets closer towards the orc. The orc is now trying to swim back towards the pontoon with the spear in hand. What the fuck?
Fucking rigged.
The orc is now around about 45 feet away from the dock, so he's not quite close to the others, but he's getting there, and you can kind of see that there's going to be some kind of tension between people as he kind of tries to swim past.
This
Human-
sorry, just so I know, this is fixed, right?
The human now makes progress and is now 30 feet in front of you, well, 45 feet in front of you. And the goblin. That's one. Yep. He's now kind of gotten to the point where he is close to or trying to swim near to the orc, and he's trying to kind of grab the spear off of him. And he is going to try and take the spear from him. So what he's going to do is make a strength check. And as you kind of see, see the goblin kind of manipulate his kind of grip, rips the spear out of his hand, and then starts swimming back towards the beach.
How far is this little midget from me?
So from you, he is 60 feet away.
Not sure if that's the right terminology, Satch.
Can you make
What?
me
Is
another
that- am I not
athletics
allowed to
check,
say
please,
that?
Satch?
I actually don't think so.
I don't
Oh
think
my
you
god,
can
I'm so
anymore.
sorry.
No. Can you make me another athletics check, please, Ad?
What's the point, Ding? We both know I'm not going anywhere. I'm underneath the water. I'm not moving.
You are beyond the wood now. You are further back. What is with your rolls? You've got a +6.
Ding, do not rub it in, for fuck's sake. Do not rub it. He'll never play the game again.
So you're now kind of further back as you kind of just now giving up.
Yeah,
and
no,
kinda letting
bro, don't worry, I get it. I'm back. I don't need don't take this the wrong way. I really appreciate the details. I don't need this much detail. I know I'm going back. You can go back, Saj. Not like as the water engulfs your armpits. No. I've gone back. It's good.
Engulfs your arm.
So what the kind of water ganassi gets close to the little goblin, and she's going to try and steal the How far away is she? She's 15 feet away from him. So she kind of swims to 15 feet. Is going to try and take the spear from the goblin's hands. 10 plus.
Oh.
So she doesn't, and the kind of goblin kind of manipulates it in such a way that it kind of slips underneath her grip. Male orc is going to fuck it up, and he's going to be moving 15 feet away from him, so he's now 30 feet away. The human is on a natural 20, so she gets to move within 15 feet. She's going to try and take the spear from him. She actually does. So she now kind of wrangles it out of his hands and is on her way back towards the and he's on the way back to the pontoon. And the goblin.
Let me try
is
one thing.
Swept away.
Let me see if I can do one thing. If I can cast this kind of sneakily. If I can cast minor illusion. Oh, it's only 30 foot away though. It might be way too far. Like, oh no, what's the range? Yeah, the range is quite large on this, isn't it? You just tell me, because you have it. Would I be 30 foot away from the person with the spear, or are they much further?
They are exactly 30 feet away from you on the pontoons.
So have they won already, or no?
No, they're 30 feet away from the pontoon.
Oh, away from. Sorry, my bad.
So they have to get back to the pontoon before they.
So at that point, at the 30-foot point, I want to use minor illusion. So you create a sound or image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. If you create a sound, its volume can range from whisper to a scream. It can be your voice, somebody else's voice, a lion's roar, a beating of drums, or any other sound you can choose. The sound continues unabated throughout the duration. So, in an effort to see if they'll drop the spear, I'm going to kind of like make the sound of like an underwater creature, like kind of like growling at them, sort of thing. Yay or nay?
I will allow it. Make a kind of make a intimidation check with advantage, because I kind of like the idea.
I've got terrible intimidation, but sure, let's see. Oh, she might be okay. Oh.
Yeah, so the human who has finally got hold of this,
It's not this
You
human,
kind of-
though.
the female human who's got hold of this, the kind of spear has been she hears like a gurgling from underneath, and kind of drops the spear in kind of startled kind of fashion. So the spear is now sinking deeper into the kind of riverbed. Funnily enough, the kind of gurgling itself kind of disturbs two sharks, like kind of reef sharks that were kind of submerged underneath the riverbed, and kind of they now actually trying to snap at the people who are actually in the lake. But you kind of see that as the kind of like focused on the sharks, you kind of see the water ganassi solely focused on getting that spear.
Dalton will turn to know what I believe it's our time to leave. No, he wasn't. Well,
Logan,
leave you to it, lads. Best of luck.
Can you make me athletics check, please?
Oh, fuck, that hurts. Ow. Oh.
I'm not saying.
Ow.
Just continue on.
Thank you, Jake, I appreciate that.
Ao, the water ganassi kind of gets to the point where the spear was and starts to kind of dive down underneath the sharks and kind of frantically going at the others. The orc
Oh, for fuck's sake.
majorly fails because
he disadvantage.
because he's now focused on the sharks that have kind of made themselves aware. And he's kind of slipping away underneath the pontoons and closer to safety. The human also is kind of staying aground a little bit and is trying to force a way back into the kind of race and kind of catches up towards the water ganassi, who's now dove down around about 5-10 feet under the water. And then the poor little goblin is, this is a natural one, he is now back at the kind of pontoon, scared shitless, and has kind of hauled himself out of the water to safety. So he is now out of the race.
Oh.
Again.
Oh.
Sure thing, at this point I'm fucking out of the race anyway, lad.
Never know, you might make a resurgence.
Very unlikely thing.
Can you make me an athletics check?
Oh.
Yay! You know, 15 feet away from the pontoon.
The other side of the pontoon, might I add.
The wrong side.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So the water ganassi kind of like snatches the kind of spear that's kind of sinking out from the kind of grasp of the human female and kind of turned and swiftly making her way back towards the surface and towards the pontoon. She is now 30 feet away from the pontoon. The male orc, who still has disadvantage because he's shitting himself, he is now back at the pontoon and has kind of hauled himself out and saying, "I'm not doing that." Human. She's kind of now caught up with AO and is kind of now wrestling her for the kind of spear, has a kind of sharp kind of nip at her heels. She fails, so she's kind of butted away and just lets her drift 15 feet closer towards the pontoon. Low gain.
What the fuck is it? Yes, we're back. We've moved back.
After you kind of resurgence back in the water, you kind of get a little bit tired and you kind of give up and you're just like, oh, this is pointless.
Does he even notice there's sharks in the water now?
No, he doesn't even know.
He's too
that the
far
sharks-
away, mate.
He,
to know.
he doesn't see them. Yeah, she's kind of making her way a little bit more drudgingly because of how much she's kind of failed, and she's like 15 feet away from the docks. And then the human female, who is still in the water, is pushed another 15 feet backwards. Again.
Can I just get out at this point?
You are kind of the pontoon's here, and you're kind of like here.
Can I call for that bird thing?
No, the bird thing is over here, 30 feet
Yeah.
up in the air, looking over that. So no.
A lot of shit. Yay! We're back 15 feet away.
You are 15 feet away from her, but you are now kind of guarding the pontoon so that if you do swim past, you can actually kind of
pontoon.
you can make the swipe of that kind of swipe the spear out from her and kind of win it at the last minute. AO is going to move this. She's going to move the 15 feet close towards the pontoon. You can, because she's trying to swim past you, you can make a reaction, kind of like a swipe pass to try and grab the spear from her.
Are you just? Is this just a pity? Is this just pity?
No, this is not a pity one. This is just how it's played out.
Can I draw my hammer and do it? Like, or what?
So you make me a strength check. Fuck off. as she gets closer, after you've kind of strained yourself against the current of the river, and you kind of stayed yourself in the river now. You actually swipe the spear from her because the DC is equal to 10 plus their strength modifier, which was a +4. You kind of beat her on a strength tie.
Oh.
So you now have hold of the spear without moving any closer to the actual island that it was on. So now the female human is going to try and... Oh, no. Yeah. So she is going to try and get closer to you.
Quick question for you. How do they feel about murder in the water?
So
No,
she
genuine-
actually can't get any close to you because the current is actually kind of pushing her away. How has this worked out?
Just need one natural
Logain.
20, Zad. That's all we need. One natural 20.
Logain, if you make anything above a 13, you have won
No,
this.
don't. Shut up. Don't do that.
In
I'm
the
already
most
under pressure as it is.
unbelievable...
I somehow got the fucking spear. Don't put me under more pressure.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's see.
What do I do? Athletics.
Roll an athletics check.
Oh, we're fucked. We are so fucked.
Come
I'm
on.
so sorry.
Yeah!
No way. I can't believe that.
He's gone and done it.
So without even noticing the sharks or the kind of to and fro amongst all the others kind of people, he's kind of just fallen backwards in that kind of the race, like 45 feet behind. Made his way back to just alongside the pontoon, stolen the spear, and just climbed out.
Fucking ridiculous. He's joking.
And you can, as you kind of climb out, you can kind of see the astonishment on everyone's kind of faces. Fucking hell. I'm actually gobsmacked.
What the fuck, like? Hey, look at plan work there, anyway.
I still feel like that was a pity now. In fact, Ding just gave me like the pity strength check. He's just like, oh yeah, he's near you, Logain.
My plan paid off. You're welcome.
That's it. It wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for you and Ash using those things on me, you know?
Exactly.
I had to suffer to grow.
Hey, Darren, that's the story, man. How are you? So what
Yeah.
happens?
The little goblin sat on the side, who's kind of like the umpire for this event, just kind of like looks in absolute disbelief. Pulls from around his neck is a made of like kind of sea glass, that's kind of been magically crafted in the shape of a conch shell, and he has been given. He gets a medal of the conch.
Oh.
Amazing. Do I have to put that into my inventory now? Medal
You
of the
do
Conch.
get a
Medal of the...
medal of the conch. Your team now has 2 medals of the potential 9.
9! Fuck.
Oh, sorry, 7. Sorry, 7.
Just 5 more mini games in our future, lads.
You get the medal.
Now tell me something, Ding. How much XP did I get just from this one? Because if I didn't get buckets of it, there's gonna be like...
I will let you know what XP you're gonna play on the session.
I'm just joking. I'm so...
Yeah. You've kind of finished the kind of events that are now down in that kind of southern area of the map.
Mm-hmm.
You've got kind of a collection of the 3 that were kind of in the kind of middle of the map, where the Horizon Back Turtles was here, where they had the kind of pie eating contest, some riddles. Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
2,
it's
sorry.
very
You kind
killing
of got
again.
the
Darren,
pie eating
that's
contest, and there's the riddles kind of on this main street here. And then there's kind of like signs saying that there's more towards kind of like the main kind of grassy area over here and over this way. And there's like another sign pointing to one kind of out of the town.
Okay. What do you want to do? Do you want to call it there, or are we going for another one?
kind of shattered, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like just a zombie right now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm
that's
just.
fair.
not-
No,
By me?
I've been like literally talking all day. I've been meetings to meetings. Like, I'm so tired.
that's great. I'm pretty tired as well, to be honest.
Not a problem. Well, we will end it with a kind of like as you get out of the water, the kind of water ganassi kind of looks at you, kind of in shock herself, but
I look back
also
there and I go woo, and then spank my arse. My own.
also something out of some sort of like minor kind of respect for you,
Oh,
and just says,
blows out a kiss.
"Congratulations, well done on
she's
winning."
Fucking Scottish. Thanks, Ganassi.
I didn't think that you would win. You were quite
I didn't
far
think
back.
so either when the DM was moving the goalpost and you weren't going back as far as I am with your hidden stats. Get the fuck out of here for a cage of sculling, silly bitch.
No, I think you just kind of the kind of current kind of swept you away a little bit.
Don't you water splay?
Well, you won fair and square. You got yourself back into the game, like, and I hope we meet again somewhere in these trials.
I don't know what to say. I nod my head and walk off.
Fair enough.
Got everything there. You're just gonna walk away.
Oh well, I don't know. Am I meant to have sex with her? I don't know what's happening.
I think you're supposed to tell her about the old goblin that's looking for her.
Oh shit! Oh, that's her. Oh shit! Oh yeah, listen, your mate's looking for you. I completely forgot.
Is everybody absolutely erected?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
You know, I went into a meeting today with my manager, and I said she said something to me, and I replied, and I shit you not, the first thing she said was, "Are you very tired today? Are you?" And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Just because that made no fucking sense." So I don't know what I said to her, but I'm assuming it wasn't an English sentence.
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm shattered.
You're just gonna pass on the information.
Yeah, and then say, and he said that you were going to give us a reward.
I don't have any reward to give.
Such.
Just accept my appreciation and.
Can't buy anything with that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And yeah, thanks. I suppose.
No problem. Should have fucking killed that little fucking prick.
And as you kind of see, like the kind of companion, like the drow, like in the wizard robes, kind of now just looks at you, kind of quietly smiles, inclines his head, and then yeah, you just walk off and go meet up with their mates. We will leave it there for this week. Everyone is wrecked.
Yes, thank you, Ding. I'm so sorry if
Thank you,
I
Ding.
wasn't full of energy for it.
Yeah, really sorry, mate. I've just been trying to.
What we could do is we could do it on Saturday next week.
I don't know if I'm around Saturday next week.
Okay.
So, but I can let you know.
We'll sort something out. Cause
Yeah.
Grand.
Alright.
Amazing. Now, did you look at that thing I just sent you? Or I'll send it to you, but don't open on stream.
I'm going to dive in, yeah, 1 second. Alright, guys, thank you so much for chilling. Hope you enjoyed. No more streams for the rest of the week, as I have a wedding to go to. But I'll have a quick look. I think Bippo's on. My send is over to Bippo. Scruff is playing Apex. Bippo has 43 viewers. We'll send this over to Scruff. Alright, guys, thank you so much for chilling.
I think I can open the door before I actually landed there.
Yeah. To be. What was I going to say? Jeez, I'm tired today. Sorry, guys, I can't form sense. Keep an eye on Discord and Twitter for next week's stream schedule. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you have a great weekend, and I shall chat to you all Sunday or Monday. I'll be chatting these in Discord anyway, but stream wise, don't see you till Monday or Sunday, probably Monday. So yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Oh God, excuse me. Sorry.